For today's exercise, we're going to draw some eyes and some different expressions. Keep in mind when you're drawing a pair of eyes, you're going to want to draw a lead line going across to keep your eyes in uniform. So we're going to start off with a pair of eyes right up top of here. And we're going to kind of put an eye, and you can always, just like you may mark the head, you may want to mark your eye spaces. So we're going to make our eye spaces somewhere in here. Okay. This eye's going to be fairly wide open, so we want to have a nice high top of the eye up in here. And here's a tear duct, and our bottom of our eye is going to come up, and we're going to make it just a little higher up here. Really make it high. Just a little bit higher up in here. Since we want the eye quite wide open, we're going to want to see a lot of the eyeball in this case, so we're going to make him show all of the top of the eyeball and most of the bottom. So we're just going to make the round ball here. Sometimes it's easier just to make the round ball and then just erase what you don't need. Pupil in the middle of the eye. And we'll put a little highlight there, onto the iris. Eye is fairly wide open here. A little bit of shading to the corners. I'm just going to keep this one a little sketchy also, so we can move on. And now our second eye. Second eye is going to sit on the other side of the nose a little bit here, so we're just going to indicate a little bit of side of the nose here. Our second eye again is going to be fairly wide open. Kind of want to take a look and see how high you're drawing it, so you're getting them in similar heights. Try the pupil again, and we'll just erase the bottom half here. Eyeball again is in the middle. No matter where your eye is looking, the eyeball will be in the middle. Clear out the sides a little bit. And the highlight is always going to be in the same spot. So if it's in the upper left-hand corner like it is here, on this one it's going to be in the upper left-hand corner here. So this is a fairly little surprise look on this person's face. And there's a little set of eyes. Next one we're going to do is we'll draw from the side view. Side view is a little different. To kind of look at the shape of the eye. That you got to remember the eyeball is really big in here, so it's going to be cutting off from this lid. Bring it down. So your eye is actually in here. Looking this way. Pupil in. Eyelashes. Comes up a little bit more, and then you have that lid line that would be on the top here. So it would be your lid line, each side of your eye a little bit. And this would be from a profile vantage point. Small little eyelashes on the bottom. Let's do some squinty eyes next. Okay, so we're going to draw some a line again going straight across. And we're going to make our eye marks. Make our eyes around that wide this time. And now when you make that shape, that football shape, this is going to change quite a bit, and you want to make that really thin. So we're giving very squinty eyes. We still have that little bit of a lid line on top. Tear duct is smaller. A little bit of a line on the bottom there. We'll give them a little bit of a nose, just indication of the nose, where the nose would be here. And then since we have that straight across again, very squinty, you're hardly seeing the eyes at all. But you still have that same shape, you just condense it down. Let's do some closed eyes to finish off today. So we'll make the line again going across, and we'll make our length of our eyes here. And when the eyes are closed, the lid's going to turn. At the end of the lid, you're going to have a little bit of a eyebrow showing. You're going to show quite a bit of the eye socket in these, because you'd see that, all that eye socket in there. So this would be the top of the bone of the eye socket. Indicate a little bit of the side of the nose here and the side of the nose here. Again, a little bit heavier on the ends. Bring some eyelashes out of the ends on each side. And our eye socket on top. This would create a little bit of a and you don't see any lid line when they're closed because it's pushing the lid down. So, and then you can kind of put a little bit more. So there's a couple different ways of drawing some eyes.